Hi, Ed Kirshen with Equities.com, your global investment source. We're here at the Marriott Marquis in New York City for the Metals and Minerals Conference. And we're lucky enough today to have next to me on my left, Michael Fulp. We call him Mickey, if you're going to let me call you Mickey.
Absolutely.
Mickey, Ed Kirshen.
Glad to meet
Pleasure to have
you,
you with us today. Thanks for being with us. And Mickey is with Mercenary Geologist, and they can be reached at mercenarygeologist.com.
That's true.
And what is your stock symbol, Mick?
I am a newsletter writer.
Okay.
So I am not.
So you don't have a stock symbol.
What I do is I evaluate companies with stock symbols for investment, mainly for the retail lay market.
Okay.
So retail investor is who I write for. I pick stocks. I have to say I'm not a certified financial advisor, so I don't recommend buys or sells. What I really do, Ed, is I tell people what I'm doing in the market, and I've been very successful in the junior resource market for a period of something on the order of 20 plus years.
Okay.
And I developed a methodology of trading, and being a geologist with a good background, 30 years in the field, I have an edge up on some of the newsletter writers and other analysts because I understand the rocks a bit better.
I'm a big geologist fan, actually. My wife collects a lot of different species, but I digress. Tell us a little bit about yourself, your background, what you're doing now,
right,
and where you're headed in this,
okay,
in this game.
Okay. Well, I've been a practicing economic geologist for something on the order of 35 years. I have a master's degree in geology. I have spent so much time in the field, and you know how the mining business goes, it's boom and bust. So I've lived through about 5 boom and bust cycles. And in about 2007, I decided to change careers again. So within this business, I've had 7 or 8 different careers, and I get tired of one. I said, well, I'm going to reinvent myself. So I wanted to be an analyst. I became an analyst. I did some work for another newsletter writer who you may know in the New York area, Jay Taylor. Mm-hmm. And Jay told me I'd have my own newsletter in a year, and I said, no way I'm ever going to write a newsletter. 11 months later, I started writing a newsletter. So we pick stocks. We have an investment philosophy that when stocks double, and I would dare you to find a Toronto Venture Exchange listed stock that doesn't have a double in any running 52-week and high and low. So the key is to buy low and sell high. Pick these things when they're unwanted. We sell half when they double, take all our money off the table, then we're playing with someone else's money, and then we go and do it again. So the trading philosophy is called the power of 2, and doubles, take halves off, preserve your capital, take that capital and go do it again. And it allows you to build equity in a bunch of companies that they'll then program sell on the uptick, and we set I refuse to call them stop losses because their profit stops on the way down. So we're buying and selling all the time, and it works.
Gotcha. Now, is there a team that you work with, or is it solely yourself?
It's kind of a team. It's I prefer to call it the unholy trinity of me, myself, and I. But actually, I do have a team. I have a team of people in Albuquerque, New Mexico, where I'm from, and also in Vancouver, BC, which is where most of the capital comes out of. Right. And they all work for me on a part-time basis. So I have a website manager, I have a promotions manager, I have an editor, I have a geologic research assistant. So we work quite well together.
Good, good. What about any highlights, significant achievements or developments you'd like to discuss with us?
Well, I'll stand by my track record. So I launched this business model kind of in the heart of the global financial crisis because I saw something coming. Mm-hmm. I said, okay, here's the bottom I want to be in. Mm-hmm. And so now's the time to launch the newsletter, which we did in 2008. Right. Without a track record, since then we picked 23 stocks with the criteria of a double in 12 months or less. 16 of those stocks have doubled in 12 months or less, and the 17th tripled in 13 months. So give me a little latitude, and I'll say 17 of 23 stocks we picked in this
And
period
these
of
are
time.
mineral companies.
Yeah, mineral companies, energy, uranium, gold, copper,
Right.
graphite. We got it very early on in the rare earth business.
But within the sector.
Within this sector,
Yeah.
energy. I hold some oil and gas companies, so it's natural resource based. Yeah.
Right. Excellent. Excellent. So, give us a closing comment about yourself. Anything you'd like to tell our investment community?
Yeah, so we run a free subscription service. We run a sponsor model, so companies that I'm involved with, that I hold, that I'm committed shareholder, they pay to sponsor my website, which allows me to have over 6,700 free email subscribers. We have well over 28,000 Twitter followers.
Wonderful.
I can be reached at mercenarygeologist.com. We have a 24/7 streaming audio network, mercenarygeologist.fm. This interview, the video or the audio portion, will be in the rotation on that. And I can be reached through Twitter at Mercenary Geo, and we tweet every day, and we're really active. And what we're trying to do is educate the retail lay investor so he makes better decisions, he makes more money in the market.
Right.
That leads to more liquidity, more volume, and we all know that high volume leads to higher market capitalizations.
Mickey Fulp, thanks for being here with
All
us
right,
today.
thanks a lot, Ed. It's my pleasure.
Ed Kirshen for Equities.com, your global investment source. Mickey Fulp, Mercenary Geologist. We'll see you next time.